Hello and welcome to the Get Creative Podcast, the podcast for creatives by creatives. I'm Evan Schmidt, and my guest today is Elliott Conway. He's an independent filmmaker based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey Elliott, thanks for coming on the show today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, thanks for having me. So I guess I would start with I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, is the standard start, and I went to school in Boston for film. I went for screenwriting, and my last semester of school I interned in LA, and then right after that I moved there and ended up working on a show there for one season right after college, and just moved back to Pittsburgh only 2 months ago, so I'm just kind of getting reacclimated with my home.
Nice. So in your time during college and after college, what's something really important that you've learned?
Probably time management has been the biggest thing, which is kind of broad, but it's something I think every college kid struggles with is trying to prioritize exactly what they have to do, especially because every college kid and even high school kid, any kid growing up is bombarded with a million different things that they're supposed to do. So I guess just finding out what you love and what you think is important and what you think is going to bring you to where you want to go. Just having focus and being able to manage the things you want and the things that you think are important, I think is something that every college kid should really try to hone in on, a skill that everyone should learn.
Yeah, I don't even think I nailed studying until maybe my junior or senior year.
Yeah.
And all it took was not studying 2 days before or 3 days before, but starting 2 weeks out.
Yeah. One big thing for me is all of college, I actually dropped video games. All through high school, I was obsessed with video games, so I knew that in order to succeed in any way, that was something I had to give up entirely. So for 4 years, I basically didn't play video games. Was my one sacrifice for time management.
Are you playing them now?
Oh, I'm devouring them at this point. Yeah, all year has been nonstop. All the games that I missed, I've just been playing nonstop.
Oh man! So besides that, what are you up to?
Right now, just focusing on editing. I work at Studio Me, which is a startup in East Liberty here in Pittsburgh. But yeah, right now I just really want to focus on editing video as much as possible and getting really good at that, as well as VFX and 3D modeling. And just really honing in, I guess, on that craft in particular is kind of what I'm excited about.
Yeah, and where can people contact you if they want to hire you for their next project?
Yeah, I guess easiest way would be my email, which is econway, which is ECONWAY 24 @gmail.com.
Right on. And of course, you dropped Studio Me earlier there. And
oh, yeah.
For listeners of the show, relatively new listeners, the owners, Keith and Joe, were actually the second episode of this podcast. So if you want to learn more about Studio Me, you can go back to episode 2. Not the, what was episode 2 in Star Wars? Was that Revenge of the Sith?
I think so. Revenge of the Sith.
Obviously, it was.
Or was it the Clone Wars, or was that 3?
Let's see. Attack of the Clones was 1.
Oh no, that was The Phantom Menace. I think was 1.
Oh, that's right.
So Attack of the Clones might be 2.
That's right. It was Attack of the Clones.
So then 3 is Revenge of the Sith.
That's right. Anyways, there was a tangent there, but Elliott, thanks for coming on the show today, and hopefully people will check out your work, and thanks for getting creative with me.
Yeah, and thanks so much for having me on the show.
That's it for another episode of Get Creative. You can find more information about my guest in the show notes. Be sure to subscribe so that you get the next episode in your sleep, and please give the show a review. For more information about me, go to evanschmidt.com, follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn, and watch my vlog on YouTube where I share lessons that I've learned. Thank you for listening. Now go get creative.